Okay, welcome back to the Adventures of Shiaryu in Morrowind. Let's see if this thing is working. No idea if the chat is still functional. But let me know if there are video problems because it's been a while. So we in Heavish, which is one of the greatest new island mod for thieves like quests. It's a very old mod, but still one of the best, especially if you like thieves guild quests. But also there's plenty of other kind of quests for the mages guild especially, but also fighters guild and other things are miscellaneous quests, but most of them are for the thieves guild. It's a fantastic mod. There are some scripted events that are still nowadays something really with some wow effect. So really, if you don't know the mod, never play the mod. Give it a try because it's a great thing. But anyway, this is one difficult mission. Let me check.
Nevril Omain asked me to check up on the Telvanni retainers she had ordered to conduct a census of Master Mithras's holdings in Rainian Room.
Maybe I should.
The retainer had fallen behind schedule, and Nevril does not appreciate slackness.
If I can, let me see. Hello, Boig! Long time no see. How it is? Is it still something working? It's been a while since I used the streaming software, so I'm not sure everything is working completely like usual, but hopefully it is. And I'm almost at page 1000. So let's see if we can reach this big number with the journal. Anyway, we're in Avish. Let's look for the quest. Nice. I don't know if in theory it should also work in my Restream and work in Twitch, but I don't think there's maybe there's a couple person looking at my streams on Twitch, so not a big problem. So we are looking for a quest in Avish. So I'm using this thing that's a search field here in the journal. One of the latest things I have added to the journal mod. It's very useful because when you have hundreds and hundreds of quests by a lot of different mods, oftentimes it's hard to find the proper entry. It's not a good search yet, because a good search would be to be able to search in every text inside the journal, but for now we can search the titles and that's enough. Anyway, Heavish. So one thing that I like of this field is that to reset it, to cancel the search, you just have to click over the text like this. And in my opinion, this is one feature that should be added also to the standard UI enhancer mod for Morrowind, because this thing is not actually implemented, and you have to clear a search, you have to click the button, and sometimes it is, especially with this kind of big inventory, Windows 80s, it would be easier to search and click here and reset the search, clicking where you are typing text instead of having to look for the cross here icon or using some other. There must be also a shortcut. I don't remember what it is, but I think it's much easier to remember just to click the text you're typing. So this is a suggestion for an improvement of the standard search in the UI expansion. Anyway, Havish. Guild of Thieves, the Jeweler's Guard. So we must...
Havish, Guild of Thieves, the Jeweler's Guard. Denia wants me to go to Elena's house of pleasures between 3 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Upstairs should be Vendry's, the Jeweler's Guard, together with one of the girls. I'm going to steal a key from Vendry's purse and bring it to Thelorn Semblin. He'll make a copy of the key. When I have the copy, I should go back to the brothel and place one of the keys back to the purse before the guard leaves.
And this is already
Thelorn made a copy of
done.
the key. Now I should hurry back to put one of the keys back into Vendry's purse. I reported back to Denia after putting the key back into Vendry's purse. Now Denia told me the rest of the plan. The key disarms the security in the jeweler's shop and opens the door to a backroom vault. There the jeweler stores emeralds, lots of them. Denia wants me to bring her 100 emeralds. I can keep everything else I take from the shop.
Okay, so this is a difficult mission because you have, I think, 3 seconds time once you enter the shop to find the switch and use this special key on the switch to stop the alarm engine to fill the room with poison, and it's a poison that will just kill you immediately, so there's no way to avoid this. The only way is to be fast. Probably this is one of the most difficult quests in Havish from a personal player agility point of view, because you have to have this kind of fast reflexes. That's not really my thing, so usually I have to try 3 or 4 times before being able to do it correctly, but we will see. I remember that the button is to the right, but it's a very tiny button, so not easy. But first thing we need to do is to try to enter without being noticed by the guard. So I will ask Ari to stay here.
I feel absolutely great, don't worry. Follow. Ari is set to follow inside stay here.
I just love Ari. She's one
Don't
of the
take too long or I'll get bored.
last companion creatures of the latest generation, so I like it very much. Okay, so we could use some chameleon, but maybe it's better to also disable. No, not very important, but let's try it. So I'm also testing the 3 of my mods. I'm doing a lot of changes to them, so there will also things to test and verify, probably some bugs to try and fix. But anyway, companions, I don't want my companions to follow me there if possible, so warp to player, any follower. No, not for now. Okay. Let's see. Now, every eye should stay there. And we can use some chameleon. Okay, when you want to do your thieving things, chameleon is the best thing, because invisibility doesn't work very well. Invisibility disappears at the first thing you touch, and so it's not very useful. But chameleon is very good when you reach level 100. You are basically invisible, but it's some kind of invisibility that is allowing you to touch things and to do things, so much better. And well, you can abuse chameleon 100%, but okay, you can abuse a lot of things in Morrowind, but for difficult thieving task, I think it is legit, because it's difficult to reach chameleon 100, and it's a way for some kind of classes to do that kind of quests. Like for instance, mage will use telekinesis to disarm traps, so it's a tool like a probe for a thief, and we use chameleon to enter even if we are not super good with sneaking. And anyway, let's see, this spell taught by Constance Companion is a pretty good spell. Then we have this one, Shadow Weave, and some things that we enchanted personally, like no, I have also some amulet, I think. Oh, the Chaos Black Pants, a gift by Chaos Xades. Let's see. Ah, we need another 10%, but like one of these rings. No, something better. That should be Void ring, I think. I don't remember. I think I have a couple rings with a good chameleon effect. Oh, a ring of veils coming from some quest. I don't remember exactly, but very good. Okay. We are over 100%, so we should be fine. No guards should be able to see us. Now I will save, because this is very difficult. 3 seconds time. Jog the outer of the mod as being... Oh, we must find a way to open first. Okay, 3 seconds to the right. Ah! No, 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 no. We did it? We did it. Whew. As you can see, it's a pretty small lock panel, and you have 3 seconds to disarm the trap. Now, we made it, the difficult part. Now we should look for emerald, I think. Let me check.
Nevril Omain asked me to check up on the Telvanni retainers she had ordered to conduct a census of Master Mithras's holdings in Rainian Rune. The retainer had fallen behind schedule, and Nevril does not appreciate slackness.
emeralds. 100 emeralds. I can keep everything else. Okay, so we have time in theory. We can get a lot of things, but first we must find 100 emeralds. Should be not exactly easy. There must be some hidden place. Uh-oh! People inside. I was not expecting that. Ooh. Here it is. Ta-da! Found them. Okay, it's been easier than expected, but we are level 35, super high stats, powerful enchantments and spells, so it's been easy enough. But the other thing is, while entering, be fast and find the proper button, the proper key, and disarm the trap, because that trap is something you cannot survive. There's no spell you can use to avoid that. I will get something here, but maybe we can avoid stealing everything, because Fury is not really bad. Okay, Ari, we can go.
I feel absolutely great. Don't worry. Follow. Ari is set to follow inside / follow me. Finally, a new adventure.
And we can also enable again the follow of companions, the warping. Yeah. In theory, I think that telekinesis could work. It depends how the button is made, but probably it's an activator, so it should work. But the problem is not the reach, because the button is near the door. It's the time you have to properly center your cursor on the button. You have 3 seconds, and it's not easy. I think the first time you enter, you don't manage to find the button in time. The second time it's easier, but it's very there's no great distance. You don't need telekinesis. You just have to be fast. There are other quests where you need telekinesis, or at least it's easier to steal things using telekinesis. For instance, I remember there's a quest when you have to steal things from Alcaria, White Heaven in Balmora, and if you have a mod like the ones by Antares, adding guards in every shop is not easy, but if you have good telekinesis, in that case you can hide uh, at the distance and then be able to steal, I think, the diamonds. But this quest, this special quest, the fun part is not this one with the button, is the part before, because it's really fun. At least if you are not easily, how can I say it? I don't know the right word, but uh, basically you have to do this thing. Let me show you the
Nevril
journal.
Omain asked me to check up on the Telvanni retainers she had ordered to conduct a census of Master Mithras's holdings in Rainian Rune. The retainer had fallen behind schedule,
Okay.
and Nevril does not appreciate slackness.
This one, this part, when you have to go basically to the Alina's houses, pleasures, and by night, and upstairs there is this guard that's having some fun with one of the girls in the in bed, and you have to sneak there and get the key, and then you take the key to make a copy of the key. But the nice thing is that there are some special effects and sounds and not a real animation, but some poses made by very clever scripting in that scene, and I think it's a great scene. It's fun. Also, the use of the standard sounds to make this special scene is very clever. If you consider how old this mod is, it is a mod done, I think, about 2006 or 5. So it's a very old mod, but still. Matt doing a mod quest run through. We try to do some quest coming from a lot of different mods. For instance, I'm very advanced in Hellish now, but these quests oftentimes have some sort of pause when you have to wait for the next part, the next step. You have to wait the guild masters to finish their arrangements to do things, and sometimes they tell you, okay, wait, we will see you tomorrow and we will tell you what to do, but for now we don't need you anymore. And then we go and explore the rest of Vanderfell or even other parts. For instance, I made the first part of this quest and then I had to wait for the night to go on with the quest. So what I did is I teleported to Voss, and then from there I came to the tunnel rebuilt area and started exploring there, and I have been able to take a river strider, and I went to Port Telvannis and started the quest there for the Telvanni guilds and so on. And then I teleported back to Avish, and at the right time, by night, I'm going on with this quest. So I like to jump around when my character is at a high enough level to have a lot of teleportation ways. Havish, in my opinion, is one of the best mods ever made for Morrowind, if you like Thieves' Quest especially. This mod is very good, and it's been some kind of inspiration also for a more recent mod by Neoptolemus, which is called oh, I don't remember the name, but very similar. I have to look for because I don't remember the name, but it's inspired by this mod and very similar from a setting point of view. Let me check. Let's see if I can show you. Okay, this one. So I know the mod is by Neoptolemus. So I should have. Okay. Worm Heaven. This is another big island mod with a lot of quests, a lot of factions, and it's very similar in how it works, how many things you have to do, but it's more modern, also aesthetically better, but still a very nice one. So I say try Hellish and then play Worm Heaven. If you like Hellish, you will like also the other one, and also the contrary. You have to press something here to. Let me check. I don't remember well where the button is. Oh, okay, here it is. We are back to Morrowind. So suggestion: try Hellish and then try Worm Heaven. I think Worm Heaven should be available on the Nexus. Hellish, not so sure. Probably Worm Heaven is compatible by default with timing rebuild. Hellish, you must find a relocated version probably. I have one available, linked somewhere, but there is another one. So there are a couple of Hellish moved versions, so you can play it also with timer rebuild installed. Anyway, we did it. We can go back to the Thieves Guild. Okay, I could teleport there, but also Hellish is a big city, and having the mod by Dark and company, which is enabling the glowing windows, makes it much better by night. It's very atmospheric and also very big, because you can see the map. It's a very big city, and first time you arrive here, you are a little lost because there are plenty of houses, and most of them are involved in some quest sooner or later. So this mod is really big if you think about it. Has been done by one single modder, so it is still something incredible. Okay, let's go to the Thieves Guild, and there are some secret way to get there. And this is a tunnel under. Oh. Big tunnel under the city. And we are back to the hidden cellar in the active skill I have used. Oh, this is a nice mod by Mana User, which is adding some chalk you can use to write things. It's pretty useful because
I am
this way
truly. How may I help you?
I can. Oh, let's write this
So,
thing.
Breton, this
Okay,
is
so
truly a grand
couple
outfit.
recent changes are made to the bots. This is the companion bot, but there is a new option that I'm testing to bump people. Basically, when you have collision, they should move away automatically. And this is automatic for the player for now, but I could use another control to make it not automatically, but I think it's pretty useful as it is. But also you can enable it so they bump each other, so they don't get stuck so easily. Let me see. Oh, she already moved. But it's not something easy to do because you have to find a way to avoid them to go inside the walls and things like this. So, not sure. Okay, let's try. Not enemy NPCs and creatures. So in theory I should be able to bumpity boom. No? No. Because for now they can move once. And I'm not sure if well, maybe I could enable multiple move inside interior.
Welcome, friend.
The problem is outside when you have a lot of things moving, it can be
A
pretty
sincere
hard
welcome to you. May you be forever.
on frame rate, so not sure. I will keep it for every
Welcome, friend.
creature and every NPC outside, but maybe putting some kind of switch so you can enable it if you have a powerful
Welcome,
PC.
friend. I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really.
This one.
So strange
Welcome,
this place.
friend.
As you can
Far
see,
from the
I can
marsh.
bump a little. For now, I can bump them once. But in theory, then when I change cell, it should reset. For now, I have set it up this way, so it's not really heavy on frame rate, but maybe I will expand on it.
I'd be happy to talk. My
Anyway,
pleasure, really.
I think she's the one lady that gave us the quest. Oh, this is another thing.
Xiar Yunin. Were you successful in robbing the jeweler's shop?
Yeah.
Jeweler. Ah, the emeralds. Excellent work, Xiar Yunin. 100 emerald has been removed from your inventory. You take a note in your journal under section Havish, Guild of Thieves, the Jeweler's Guard. Job. I fear I have no other jobs for you, Xiar Jeweler. There's nothing else to do there. Background. I'm Denia Jean Chus, the burglary task master. It's my job to find promising opportunities and decide which of the guild's burglars is best suited for this task.
Okay, we did this part of quest for her. Let me check this. This one thing is new too. Another mod, the Smart Activate. And this is easier to test and also to finish probably. an auto-facing option. That means that you know, usually when you are nearby
sugar is yours, friend.
an NPC, they turn and do the greeting, they see you and talk with you. But when you have a lot of mods, when you are in a super crowded room with lots of NPCs, the reaction times of the NPCs are sort of much slower, because they are automatically by the game, they are the time they take to realize the player is nearby is much higher, because there are many of them and the game is distributing the resources between them to try and keep the frame rate up. So what happens is sometimes you stay there and they don't turn to talk with you, and you talk with them, and what happens is, let me disable this thing mod to show you where it is. Activate this one. So okay, so this is how the game normally works. In theory, they should turn around before you talk with them. But as you can see, he's not. He's talking, but he's still looking the other side. And sometimes what happens is also they close their eyes. So it's a little immersion breaking, or they stay and you can see their shoulders while you are talking with them, so it's not very good.
Background.
So this mod is trying
controlling
to
the guild smuggling.
make them turn around to the player when you activate them. So bypassing the normal time for them to realize the player is there. Let's see. This and this. So in theory now he should turn around and talk with the player.
What is it? Shiar
So,
Yunin.
a little thing, but I think something nice to have.
Latest rumors. I'm too busy to stand around.
Okay, let's see if he has some more jobs for Shiar.
What is it? Shiar Yunin. Job. You've done all jobs I...
Okay. We've done everything.
Warm day to you, friend.
How can Kabaisi serve you?
She has no jobs.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
What is it? Shiar Yunin. Job. Sorry, I have no other jobs for you.
Oh, I think I
Yes,
made all the
honored
quests
guest.
for the Thieves Guild.
You're looking well, Shiar Yunin. Is there something...
It's possible.
Greetings, friend. I'm up for conversation if you care to talk.
Good to see you, Shiar Yunin. How...
Has no jobs.
Well, I find myself in pleasant company. Please, share your thoughts.
You're looking well, Shiar Yunin. Background. When the guild needs some forging to be done, I'm the man.
Okay, you're the man, but we want more quests. Looking for the boss.
A sincere welcome to you. May you be
Must.
forever blessed.
Share your thoughts, friend. I enjoy the company.
And this is Ilaret, the
What is
guild
it?
master.
Shiar Yunin. Are you here looking for a job?
Yeah.
Job. I want you to inspect the Clinton residence.
Oh.
Clinton residence. The Clinton residence is next to the bank. Clinton left town today, and from his baggage it looks like he will stay away for some days. I have a plan involving Clinton's house, but first I need to be sure that the building is empty. So go there Shiar-Yunin, pick the door, and have a look if Clinton left any guards. You take a note in your journal under section Havish, Guild of Thieves, Clinton residence.
Well, that's one thing that is good done by night, so we will try and do this immediately, I think. Okay, Clinton residence, next to the bank. Oh, I think I know where the bank
Clinton
is.
residence. The Clinton residence is next to the bank. Search the upper floor and the cellar for guards, then report back to me.
Yeah, she has a good thief look. Thief, is it right? I think also Constance had some similar look. Not sure about it. Let's see. Yeah. Call for her. Constance is the one companion that for some reason is always coming out of the companions list. Probably her script is moving then automatically to Isis, I think. So she's out of the standard list here. So not the proper way to call her. Maybe using the ring.
I see you have great
outside.
understanding. Welcome.
Okay, but for now let's go and look for that residence. This time I will use some kind of teleportation. Let me see if I can move this thing a little. I will use an intervention spell because I want to show you another thing. So I'm looking for an intervention spell. And I have, of course, the Anshivi intervention and the Divine intervention. This mod is basically making me remember when I used last time here this spell, my destination. So I'm sure that I will land somewhere in the island. And the same thing for this one. I remember from here when I used last time the Amshivi intervention spell. I've been teleported to Bambalur, which is one of the cities in the test part of Time Rebuild. By the way, I think that's one of the cities that will be destroyed in the future updates of the game. So if you want to see it, better to take a look at it now, because you know sometimes you don't have the time to see how things are now, because they will be redone sooner or later. So maybe that's one thing you can do. Anyway, we don't want to go here. We will go in the morning just to see how it is. But for now we want to use the other intervention, and we are sure that we will go to the same island, so we'll use this. And so we are in front of the temple in the Avish Island here. So we can run and take a look also at the outside city. Okay, this is the main square, pretty big. Let me see. We can increase the frame rate disabling this. In theory, yeah. Okay, this is the tower, loaded dice tavern. I think the bank should be this part of the city. A castle, another tavern. No. Must find a bank. Okay, I don't remember where it is, so better to look. Bank. So the bank is here. Hidcroft Mansion. Clinton Residence. I think it is this one. Okay, bank is here. This one.
Ilaren sent me to the Clinton residence next to the bank. Clinton left town for a while, and
Okay.
Ilaren...
Let's see if the door is open. No. Let's look for gods. Oh, gods here. Oh, poor Harry inside the door. Come on, Harry, I want to open this. Okay, no guards. invisible. Well, I could use some invisibility thing. For now, I don't have to open anything.
The Clinton residence is clean. I should go back to Alarit and tell her that we can begin with whatever she plans for the building.
This time we'll use a recall. I should have. Oh, here it is.
I see I stand in good
Hunting
company.
friend.
What can I do for you?
Of course. What may I do for you?
So basically the mod I'm using for teleportation is a tweaked version of the mod. Okay, let's look for it. No. Multi-mark and harder recall. And I think it's the best mod, marker recall mod currently available. For me it has replaced the glorious Melion teleportation mod. And it's pretty nice because you can tweak it as you like. You can tweak the curve by which your teleportation slots increase with your level of mysticism. You can really tweak it so it feels right for your game progression and so on. Personally, I have set it so now that I am very high level with my stats, intelligence, power, and especially mysticism. I have enough slots, so I can move in this big world using less time. But I think you can set a nice curve, so
I should probably wash up before
between
heading
level
home.
1 and 5 you have just one slot available. When you reach 10 you reach 2 slots and so on. You set the curve so it increases gradually with your power, so you don't feel it like some cheating, but just a way to make things less annoying, having to do always the same road to reach some place that you have already visited. Anyway, let's go back to the guild master lady.
I must say I find you most interesting right now. Please go ahead.
A Breton lady or an old lady? Probably. Not sure. Probably she's a nod. Okay.
Now she are
No, she's not a nod because the name and the surname
residence?
are Breton. Okay, let's talk
Clinton
about
residence. So the Clinton residence is clean? Great. Maybe you already figured out my plans for this building. It's next to the bank, and Clinton's cellar is next to the bank's vault. Now that the house is clear, we can start to dig a tunnel to the bank.
Ooh, a tunnel.
Continue. There's one issue left though. The tunnel will bring us to the front room of the vault. To enter the treasure room, we need the combination to open the door. Nidaric Ramiel, the bank's cashier, is known to be a bit forgetful, so most likely he wrote down the combination somewhere in his house. This will be your next task, Shiar Yunin. Sneak into Nidorik's home, and find the code for the vault door. Nidorik Ramiel's house is located at the courtyard behind the bank. You take a note in your journal under section Havish, Guild of Thieves, Clinton Residence.
Okay, so...
Ilarid plans to rob the bank. We will dig a tunnel from the cellar of the Clinton residence to the bank's vault. We'll still need the combination for the door to the treasure room. Since Nidorik Ramiel, the bank's cashier, is a bit forgetful, Ilarid suspects that he wrote down the combination somewhere. So she sent me to search Nidorik Ramiel's home for the combination. The house is located at the courtyard behind the bank.
Okay. So this time we can use the Mages Guild. Mages Guild in Navish is the first place that I store in my teleportation list because there's a quest you can do for the Mages Guild here that once done allow you to use for free the Mages Guild teleportation also with new points in the network, so it's pretty nice to have it done yearly so you can then teleport around more easily and for free. So that is a place I have marked in my list.
Teleportation is the only civilized way to travel.
Okay, from here I can just exit from the balcony. I think there should be a door. Yeah. Now we can jump down because we have good acrobatics. At the start of the game I just die if I try to do something like that at level 1 because I have the setting. The damage you get from jumping like this, the game setting increased for that, so at low level it feels really like a lot of damage. Okay, bank. Can't remember. Okay, residence. Bank should be this one. Or this one. This one probably. Is here. Hello, God. these are Wesley's robes and dresses and something added by the leveler list. Not originally from Havish, but you know, when you use mod setting to the leveler list system, then you have things placed also in. Ooh. Well, I'm not sure we can talk after entering like a thief like this, so better to save. Not sure this is also the right house. The teleportation chamber in the Mages Guild. Now that I see the question is, I think one of the most clever scripts in this mod, because basically you can choose the destination and then the script is changing the enabled door, so you can use the teleportation to the place you want to go, and automatically the teleporter will work also with companions with no problem, because it is just like a door, a standard door, so it will work perfectly with companions also. And I think it's very clever, because there are other scripts that emulate teleportation just using position cell, but they don't work very well with companions, while standard doors work. And that's the smart thing about that script. It's using I think 6 or 7 or 8 different doors and just enabling the right one for your destination. Anyway, we must explore this place. Residence, we still don't know if it is the right one. Let's see. Nitteric Ramil's home. Problem is we have also a mod installed where we don't know people name until we talk with them, so I must risk to talk. Let's see. Hello, nice lady.
I'm Morty Gistardi. Are you new to Havish? Is there some specific place you want to go? I shall honor our friendship too.
A different house, I think. Let's see. Hello, Brighton. You look like it. Okay.
I'm maybe Andardi. Are you new to Havish?
No. This is not the right house, I think.
Ilarid plans to rob the bank. We will dig a tunnel from the cellar of the Clinton residence to the bank's vault. We'll still need the combat.
Can look the other room, but I don't think. This is the right one. So, not the right house. Hello, God. Just looking for friends. Nitteric for Ramilis. Okay. I don't see other houses here. Pretty. this is residence. Maybe this one. No. Okay, let's see the map because I don't think I understand. Okay, we have the bank, we have the house here. This is not the right one. Mansion. Unless there's something here, or there are two houses.
Great, Fila Thirling.
Ah, two doors. Okay, this is the one we already visited. Hello. Nice to see you.
I don't think we've been introduced. I'm Ogler. How can I help you? Your words, they make me feel, well, special.
This is a grand day. Greetings.
Ilarid plans to rob the bank. We will dig a tunnel.
Closed. Okay, we have a node.
If you need a good laugh or a tall
I
tale,
don't think
you've come
that's
to the right place.
house. Let's try this one. Ooh! Guard dog. Sorry, doggy, but okay. About Hellish villages, I think there's an orc village, a very small orc village, up one of the hills. And then there's a big tomb, but no other real villages. sure if there's some kind of quest for the orc villages. Maybe there is, but I'm not yet been sent to a quest there. But I'm sure there's a little orc village. Oh, you look like a Breton, so this should be the right house.
I don't think we've been introduced. I'm Nideric Ramiel.
Hello,
How
Nideric.
can I help you? I feel the same way. It's been some time. Admire success. Background. I am
Nideric. Okay. We can talk a little, but maybe we can also look at a piece of paper. It could be the right one. Where could he hide some? Classic place. No, too easy. I love we have the mod by Amchan, so when we move something we can put it in place more or less in proper position so nobody will notice. Up here. Okay, so where could he hide this secret combination inside the book?
I found the code for the bank's vault. It's 7861. The True Noble's Code by Sarjo Athen Sarethi. The Honorable Warriors of the Great. The cake and the diamond.
It was written in some book.
I found the code for the bank's vault.
Okay.
It's 7.
Found it. Can go back.
You seem like very good company.
Sands.
I must say I find you most interesting right now. Please go ahead.
Shiar Yunin, do you have that code? Can we finish our job in the Clinton residence? Clinton residence. You have the code? Perfect. Griebeth and Jansible already begun to dig the tunnel. Go back to the Clinton residence and help them. When you're near the bank, wait for nightfall, then break through and open the vault. There are 2 Daedric items stored in the vault, a pauldron and a battle axe. I want you to bring me these 2 objects as well. American Samoa, 50000 gold pieces. Feel free to keep everything else you find in the vault. You take a note in your journal under section Havish, Guild of Thieves, Clinton Residence.
That's strange because usually the voice is able to read this kind of numbers. Maybe that's some special character here, but anyway, so we have to go inside at nightfall. What time is it? Ooh, 10 p.m. Let's see. Almost like real time. Okay, let's put our helmet on. Oh, this time we'll use the standard exit. Just to show you, we are inside one of the taverns called the Citadel, which is the secret place where the Thieves Guild hideout is.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
A new face in Havish.
Not really. Okay, bank, handcraft, lantern. The engine reading the number is probably something implemented to the voice used by Windows, but maybe for certain numbers I have written some Lua code to translate some kind of numbers for a better pronunciation. For instance, when there is some number about a book, like book 8 with the Roman numbers, I have tweaked the code so it translates like book the 4th or something like that, but with standard numbers like 1100 and so on, the voice, the Windows voice, I selecting the mod which is called read aloud. The standard voice, Windows voice, should be able to read that kind of numbers without needing a special UA code to translate it. So maybe there's some kind of character before that number which is making it fail at pronouncing it correctly. I will check it, but for now it's the first time that I find this kind of problem with a simple number. Usually you have problems when there are Roman numbers or numbers near other strange symbols, like for instance the capital A sometimes is not read correctly. Sometimes it is read like I, and instead of book the first, and things like this is not easy. You have to make a special exception with Lua code, but usually these voices, standard voices used by Windows, are smart enough to read most of the numbers correctly. Not always, but I don't know if there is an equivalent of this mod for Open Morrowind yet. I don't think so, because it's not a lot of time since they have a sound Lua version able to use external libraries like the one used for this mod. But probably it will become available when there are proper commands available. But for now, I know this one, and of course you could also use some mod like the Talking Morrowind, it was called, which was not a mod but an external program just to read everything in Morrowind, and it's been popular for a while, but I think it's a lot of time since I've seen people using it, because it was a little difficult to use. It was done injecting code in a way that gave some antivirus alarms, so probably it has been removed from the Nexus because it was continuously triggering the antivirus and so on. So I don't think that there are people using it anymore, but it was doing basically the same thing, and even more than this Lua mod is doing. It was very, very powerful. Anyways, this is the Lua mod doing this. Basically, when Cascade, the author of the Lua extension, also made available an extension to use these voices, I made this mod trying to extend the functionality, so be able to read the dialogue and the books and basically most of the things you may want to read in Morrowind. And basically you need to find a decent, at least one decent voice for your character, and then you read everything. In theory you could use it. There's an option that I've been asked to. You can also use it so every single NPC is talking with a different voice, one of the voices for the class and sex of the NPCs, but to work properly you should have a lot of installed good quality voices, and it's not something easily found. There are very few free voices you can use in Windows, or you should have to pay for them, so not something people can find easily. And so most recently, maybe this kind of mod is not so needed anymore, because there are projects trying to make voice using the latest AI technology to fake the voice of the original actors and make voices for everything in the game. So I think in a short time we will see most of the game with some new voices. But for now, maybe this mod is also useful, especially for people with some disabilities or some things like that. Personally, I still prefer a mod with voices for each NPCs, but only on the greeting, not everything in the dialogue, with a different voice for each NPCs. But a lot of people could prefer to have the entire game voice.
May you be forever blessed.
Ashiar Yunin, we're already waiting for you. Take a pic and help us.
Yeah, I think that standard greetings are something good. They are nice to have most of the time, but as you say, when you have a very modded installation, you have also a lot of quest mods. I don't think that each and every quest mod will be made with all the voices, so there's a difference between what is already voiced and what is not. So I still prefer something like this mod where you have one
take a pic.
Voice for your main character.
You work on the tunnel for some hours.
And
continue.
It's sort of
done.
Narrator.
Enter the vault
for
now,
the
Shiar
game.
Yunin.
And you can find one decent voice for your character, I think, easily. And then you have the rest of the things that are using this new AI technology to have the greetings from most of the NPCs, but no need for
Enter the vault, Shiar
voicing
Yunin.
everything.
Will stand watch. Background. I'm a guard in the guild. We're here to protect the guild from outside and inside threats. I'm reporting directly to Alarit.
But maybe we will reach some kind of power in
Enter
the technology.
The vault, Shiar Yunin.
So the AI will become some kind of service in real time, where you ask the engine to say something in real time, and then probably it will be much easier to make voiced mods. You just write normal text, and then you you link to the service on the internet, and then the voice server will talk with the proper voice. I think that is the future. I don't believe there will be each and every future quest mod for Morrowind will have included voice for each and every NPC used by the quest. Maybe it will happen, but I don't think so, because people are not very enthusiastic about doing that for each and every quest. I think maybe not, but we will see. But it's not something that I really feel like it's needed to enjoy the game. I'm very happy with just the greetings.
Enter the vault, Shiar Yunin. Will stand.
Okay. need to explore. Where is this? Oh, here it is.
Well, here's a fine one. Speak freely.
We must wait for midnight. Oh, we are already. Now we have okay, we must read the code.
Digging this tunnel turned out to be easier than I thought.
7861. Oh, I did something wrong here. Problem is crank. I don't know what crank is the first one. Okay, let's try this one. 7.
Digging this tunnel turned out to be easier than I thought.
8, 6. I love this mod. Yeah, we did.
The door to the vault is open. Now I just need to fetch all I can, and slip out unseen.
I don't know what it is, this kind of... No. Ooh, plenty of... Oh, I knew I had some use for those feather potions. Wow. These desert things are super heavy. I can drink 4 potions, no more. Yeah, that's enough. But also money has weight, so... Oh, a trap. Okay, this maybe would need some... Ooh, another trap. Okay, I have everything I could take.
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really.
Oh, we are tired, but we did it. And I could ask my friend here to make some money.
I feel absolutely great. Don't worry. Nin.
Oh, the scripting quality of this mod is incredible because each and every quest has some special things that you don't find usually in Morrowind mods.
Welcome, friend. The day is yours. What shall we talk about?
Back again, Shiar Yunin? Clinton residence. Back from the bank, Shiar Yunin? Where is the loot?
Okay, I have the loot here, but she wants also the money, I think. Come here, Harry.
I feel absolutely great. Don't worry, Shiar Yunin. Health is a... Back again, Shiar Yunin?
Oh, I hope I have the Dedrick things. I forgot to get them. No, I have the battle axe. And the pauldron. So I have the armor pieces and the money. Let's see.
Back again, Shiar Yunin? Clinton residence. You bring me the loot from the bank? Great work, Shiar Yunin. Clinton will have quite a surprise waiting for him on his return. I think we should keep business on a lower scale for the next time. Thank you, Shiar Yunin. 50,000 gold has been removed from your inventory. Dedrick Wright Pauldron has been removed from your inventory. Dedrick Battle Axe has been removed from your inventory. You take a note in your journal under section Havish, Guild of Thieves, Clinton Residence. Clinton Residence. Excellent work, Shiar Yunin. Job. Sorry, Shiar Yunin, I have no other jobs for you. We shouldn't strain the patience of the city watch too much.
Thank you to be such a supporting follower of these streams. I never feel alone when there's a Voig and other people looking at the streams, because I'm not really easy to follow, because I stay a month without firing the streams, so it's not easy. Floppy Annual. I think this is a new name. But yes, Dana is also very dedicated to Morrowind, and also tutorials and things like this. If you go to her site, you can find a lot of interesting things, especially for people starting modding the game. There are some easy to follow tutorial how to use mesh and things, very useful, but that are not easy to start for people usually. And I'm not sure, but maybe we have no more jobs for the Thieves Guild here, because we finished all the jobs from the other taskmasters, and she's the chief of everybody here. So
background. I'm the guild's Knight Master.
She's the Knight Master. So
our Guild
yes, I
of
think
Thieves
we
isn't
have
that strictly regulated as other guilds in smaller towns. While in the small Vardenfell towns one guild master cares about all kinds of guild work, there are so many opportunities in a city like Havish, that one person can't manage to control it all. One could say that our Guild of Thieves is a huge advancement. You are already a captain in the guild, Shiar Yunin. The only advancement I could offer to you is to replace one of the taskmasters and help to administrate the guild. I don't think you are ready for this task, and I also don't think any of the current taskmasters is willing to let you take his post.
Okay, no advancement. We Let's go and see if we have other tasks, but maybe not.
Welcome, friend.
Oh, and about mesh, there's also a lot of things that under the hood have no easy to find buttons. There are some features that are really useful, but you have to read the fine print, you have to read the help to understand that they are there and what they can be used for. For instance, there are ways to delete some references from the saves in an easy way. There are the tools to replace a random part of some kind of, for instance, say you have a grass mod with a lot of grass and you like to remove some of them of the grass, but automatically, but not everything, but say you want to remove 40% of the grass, and there's a tool in Mesh that you can use. It's called Replaces. You can replace a certain mesh with a simple text file. You write that you want to replace every fourth kind of for instance, grass. You want the first one, you want to replace it with a silver spoon. The second one, you want to keep the grass. The third one, you want to replace with a silver spoon, and the fourth one, you want to keep the grass. So basically, half of the grass will be replaced by a silver spoon automatically in a random way, and then you just open the plugin and delete the silver spoon from the construction set, and in 5 minutes you have reduced your grass is half without having by hand to go to the construction set and do it in a very difficult way. So Mesh has this kind of tools not only to clear mods and saves, but also to do this kind of special jobs. And if you look at the information in the README,
you honor me. Please.
There's a lot of things to discover. Okay, I don't think he's giving us some quest.
You haven't been in Havish long, have you?
No.
Ah, you bring good fortune with you. Welcome.
You want to talk?
No quest.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
What is it? Shiar Yunin.
The jobs?
Sorry, I have...
Do you want something from me?
What is it? Shiar Yunin. Job. I fear I have no other...
Okay, I think we are really done with the guild.
Welcome.
You want to talk?
You've won me over.
Shiar Yunin again. Shiar Yunin again.
A hail and hearty welcome, friend.
What is it? Shiar Yunin. Job. You've done all job.
Okay. So
This
I
is
guess
a
we
grand
can
day.
talk with
Greetings.
Arcas.
You haven't been in Havish long, have you?
No
Did you-
jobs.
Impressive. These clothes suit you well.
You want to talk?
Okay. And I think that's it.
The life of a
because
thief is a
she's
hard
the
one. Let me make it
fence,
easier for you.
so we can sell things here, but no
Hello
jobs.
again. Shiar Yunin. What's your question?
But I don't want to sell these things. Be fun. We could. I have some other glass swords probably. So yeah, I could sell something like a enchant. No, sorry, I don't want to sell this thing. I want to enchant it. Okay, this. I will put a nice enchantment for you, like not too much powerful. Glass is not something very useful for enchantments. Can't have lots of magic. So let's see how much money
Breton, this is truly a grand outfit.
We can get from this
Can
sword.
I help you?
Not bad. Okay, if you consider the real price of the thing, which is about 17,000, and we can get about 3,000. Is not much, but I have these mods that are making harder bartering, so it's not bad.
Thank you. Please come again.
And this is another sword coming from some mod. Very scenic one. Okay. For now, I think you deserve some rest. She is a little tired. Yeah. Also, she's a little hungry, so let's go and eat something.
I am honored. Truly. How may I help you?
Will they sell some food here? Not sure about it.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
You need not be afraid. My anger is reserved for the foolish.
What is it? Shiar Yunin.
Beds. Okay, let's buy some food. Red meat. They don't have much to eat.
Thank you. Please.
So we can eat something using the default necessity of Morrowind food satchel, and we put our ingredients here like red meat. Oh, you have some roasted meat also. Okay. Now we are not hungry anymore. And then we can also drink some. Okay, necessity of Morrowind doesn't allow you to drink not automatically. It is something that you can do only automatically, I think. Oh no, 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 no. You have the. Sorry, I didn't remember. You have. Let me see. Maybe I don't have it, but there should be some water container also. Not sure I have it because oftentimes I just drink from bottles and things like that. I have this mod, which is called Gameplay, which is a Lua mod, which is an integration. True Lost Boundless, hello. Yes, I'm doing good. I'm playing Morrowind. And this mod is basically try to use Lua to better integrate some standard mods that I use, like for instance the Necessity of Morrowind standard mod, the Go to Jail mod by Antares, and then I have this option which is adding Wesley closer to dancers and naked people. That's very useful when I do streaming, because you know some people don't like to see some boobies and things like that. And then I have this, which is try to fix sometimes the scripts that should detect when player has some Legion armor on, but it doesn't always work. So oftentimes you have all these Legion soldiers asking why you don't have your uniform and so on. And so these things try to use the power of Lua to better integrate these glitches. Then I have this option to give Daedra some bound weapon, light to caravanners and so on. And mods like Antares, using Antares animation to have people sitting in taverns. Oftentimes you have a problem with them because to work correctly, the stools where people are sitting should have no collision. So the mods work, replacing the standard stool with some special stools with no collision. But what happens is, if one of the masters of the mod, like time of rebuild, is updated, then these special meshes references do not work anymore correctly, because that's what happened when one of the masters change its references. So what happens is these tools are not replaced anymore, and the NPCs is not more able to sit correctly on the chair, because the stool has collision back, so it doesn't work well. So this Lua mod removes the collision from the NPC, because it is something that you can do from Lua, and this way you have no more to tweak the mods every time that one of the masters is updated. So things like this. And I think that's a use of Lua which is not very common, but if you have a setup of standard mods that you like to keep using, it's something useful. Also, I have this one for close inspection mod, which is the mod classic pre-Lua MWC mod, which is zooming in and out when you talk with someone. It's a mod working very well, with the one big problem that it crashes when you change the focus of what you are looking at. It happens every now and then that it's crashing. So Lua is used to fix this problem. and things like this. And I was talking about one of these options, but I don't remember what is the one. Probably this is adding some, yeah, some dresses to the dancers here, and also the one for necessities of Morrowind, which is maybe a separate mod, not sure about it, but anyway, it is allowing me to drag and drop things to be used by the standard necessities of Morrowind. So I can drink something also like this, some standard potion or some standard a beer from another mod, basically anything that is classified from the lure. Okay, I cannot use another potion because I have another mod which is blocking it, but the idea is to try and detect this kind of potions, to use them like something for reducing the thirst in necessities of Morrowind. Anyway, we could spend the night here. Let's see.
What is it? Shiar Yunin. Beds. Beds? If you're interested in one of the girls, go up and talk to Bevanera. She watches over them.
Okay. Maybe not.
No worries, I won't hurt you. Ask your question.
Okay, let's go back. I will go back to the Ascadian island. Because I want to show you that house. It's one of the most pretty houses ever done for Morrowind. I should have some kind of teleportation amulet. Ascadian Rose Cottage, a ring. I have tweaked it a little, but most of it is coming from the original mod. So we have this nice, very nice room with alchemy equipment and a super library. I have most of my books here. Not everything, but most of them. We have this nice place where you can store. Another library. And we have the children from the mod, Children of Morrowind. I have saved some of them.
Are you my friend?
Yes, I must buy some gloves for them because they
Can we
have
play
underwear
hide and
like
seek?
this, because there's
Shiar
a
Yunin.
quest
Condition.
you can buy.
What do you mean? Shiar Yunin. I'm doing fine.
You can buy them. These are war options, but not really for the children, I think. Mostly for companions with the standard size. But as you can see, this is very nice. You can also use there is some nice script. Let's go the Ascadian Rose Cottage. You can also poke the fire like this. And we have
You look funny.
this nice room And this is what I tweaked. We have this fake mirror. It is a very clever use of reflection maps. And nowadays, by Lua, we could have real mirrors. I think Greatness 7 is making one mod able to make a real mirror. So you could see your character reflections in real time. And I have already seen the demos of it, and it's incredible, but for now this is a nice trick you can use to at least have some fake reflection of the room. And the first time I've seen this technique for standard mod is in a mod called Witch House, if I recall correctly, and I used this technique to add these mirrors to the Ascadian Rose Cottage by Korana, which is the one I'm showing you now. And there are also other rooms. Upstairs we have another mirror. Also I have added this one, another fire. Can we poke it? Not sure about it. Maybe not. But we can use this pot. And we have a bathroom. So I'm not sure if we have something. Yeah, more or less. Take a bath. Okay, we drink and take a bath. Now this one, and this is the outfit mod. You press a button and you're ready for adventures again. Our mod is a new mod by Merlord. And we have other rooms. We go outside here, and that should be...
Can you play with me?
Oh, yes. And a door going to another nice room, and we have the kitchen. When you have something to cook, you can use it. If you have proper ingredients, which I don't think I have. Okay, and we have some bottles, and we have a training room here. Sherry is not really good with the dagger, but that's the reason why we are trying to use it. Let's try this one. But this special practice dummy. I think it has a lot of life, so you don't really destroy it. So maybe it's a little too powerful. But anyway, it takes a lot of time to train, so not bad. And so on. You can train a lot. And you have also a way to train your pickpocket, not pickpocket, sorry, your lock picking skill, opening different level chests. And so on. So pretty nice, especially at low level. You can use this basement for training, and in here you have also some scenic way to make some pots. Doesn't really work, but so all in all, also these features are very nice. And we have then a door out, and there should be a room for displaying your weapons and armors. Here it is. So you have, oh, but I should remove my blinding here. Every now and then I forget. Oh, the one problem about the well, there are two problems with the mod by Merlot. It is called outfit something. Quicks loadouts. This is a wonderful mod. You can set a button to one key in your keyboard to assign to some outfit, and then your outfit will be just one press away. Problem is setting things, enchanting things would require a special using order to work properly. Specifically, when you use the blinding boots of blinding speeds, you should use the boots once you have already used something enchanting to resist the bad effect of magic in the boots. And this is that you can do if you equip things by hand, but when you do automatically equipping from this mod, you can't really choose the order by which things are equipped. And so what happens is that usually you equip the boots before having equipped the special items you have enchanted to resist the bad effects of the boots. So you become often blinded without realizing it using this mod. So that's a little thing that could be improved. And another thing is that it doesn't equip your rings again, because the rings are specials and are very hard to manage, and so this option doesn't work. And so you have sometimes to if you have 3 rings equipped, you have to equip them again. But that's the couple things that could be improved. But all in all, this mod is fantastic and something that really I don't think that's the equivalent for open Morrowind yet. Anyway, this is the displaying room. About this, I'm not sure that in the original mods there were these display cases. Maybe I have replaced them, but there are some display cases, I'm sure about it, and these are pretty nice. You can put your swords, weapons, and so on. And then we have standard cans you can use to remove your armor suites or move the mankans. There are better mankans around from other mods, but these are not bad. And so then we have a display case. Nothing really super big, but a very cozy house, probably one of the best available from this point of view. And then we have
share your thoughts, friend. I
and
enjoy
this
the company.
is Minette, which is the young lady that was trying to save the children, and we asked her to come here and use the house while Shiaryu is doing her adventuring around Vandenfell and in Hevish and so on, and she's taking care of the children and keeping the house clean and making food and so on. So this is the quest that you can have if you install the Children of Morrowind mod. There's this quest where you can help this young lady and all the children and find a house for them. And it's pretty nice with this mod, with this Ascadian Isle mod, because there are special rooms for them, for the children. Let me show you. This is not a common thing. This mod, this house mod, has been engineered to be
I must say, I find you most interesting
used
right
with
now.
the
Please
children
go
of
ahead.
Morrowind. There's a
Share
special
your
room
thoughts, friend.
just
I
for
enjoy
the
the
children,
company.
with a lot of things that maybe are not really lore correct, but are super nice. Here it is. So as you can see, we have a spatial teddy bear, a hammock for the children, and things like this. So
Do you want to see my cliff racer feather?
okay, show me your cliff races.
Shiaryu Nin, next time you go away, can I come with you? I will behave.
Okay. And so on. I think there's also in Caldera there's a shop which is selling special children only, probably, outfits. So if you like, you can buy them. Pretty nice things. But I think they are able also to use standard
Well, I find myself in pleasant company. Please share your thoughts.
standard outfits, but there are in
That guy
Caldera,
asks way too many questions.
Falanamo, I think it's called, the high elf which is selling these things, and then you can buy them. Nice outfits. But usually Shiaryu doesn't have the time to do this. She forgets, but she's always out killing monsters and things like this. But every now and then she comes back to this house.
Are you my friend?
What kind of armor is that?
Well, now we use the bed, if I find it. Should be nearby.
Good day to you.
Ah, good day. But we have a bed here, so... Okay, let's use it. I really don't remember this one, maybe. No. This one? Well, not really. No, better. Okay, you can use the bed, sleep as usual. And then we can see the exterior. Oh, time to advance here and okay, some personality. Okay, some agility and some luck. Now we are ready again. But we have to swap things like this. The boots. Okay, let's do this. And I have scripted the mirror, so if you have some disease, it will tell you, you're not looking so good today. But if you are fine, mirror with
When is your birthday?
Okay, they are playing. We go out here.
Go ahead, please. Tell me about
Hello,
yourself.
Minette. Take care of the children while we go outside and take a look at the outside of the cottage, which is very scenic because let's see, we are in the dock path. There's the boat. There's there should be here it is.
Oh, greetings. How do you do? May we talk?
So you can travel from here using this.
Fishing. I'll fish in the rain and freezing cold if I must. Background. I am Bentel Summerholt.
Oh, the caretaker, which is giving us the way to travel to Vivek, Ibonhad, Suran, and La Ode, if we want. But this is not scenic traveling, it is just standard teleportation. But we are near other nice places, added from other mods. And we could just use intervention, for instance, to reach let's see, I think Pelagiad and Bernora. Yeah. So you can use intervention and you can reach this big city. So this is the cottage where
Welcome,
lives
Yerevan.
the wife of the caretaker. She's also selling, I think, some.
Yes, she are you Nin. What may, buying the cottage. Are you enjoying it? Is there anything you need?
She's selling some nice plates, if you like these things, and teapots. That's lots of things. And this is the main side with some pretty ivy and flowers. And we have these nice trees. Also, I have added this thing. Script for gnome, and this thing. So if you use it, you got some feather effect. And that's other mods over there. But the position is pretty nice because we have basically Pelagiad should be here, and Balmora is not far. By the way, we could visit Pelagiad. Oh, we already changed our destination from here because we are near the fort. So we can just move a little and we can just teleport to a different place. Oh, this way, like. Right. Let's see.
Your bidding, knight?
And this is another super scenic world. It's called don't remember. The Serendipity Traveler, something like this. But as we are here, let's see if we have some task.
Your bidding, knight?
Okay, so I have tweaked a little the Yule Marshy mod because it was placing a house just conflicting with the balloon from the JMC mod, the balloon and the Adventurers Guild here. So basically I have moved the house in this place where it doesn't conflict with anything.
You seem like very good company.
Have you spoken to Kotus yet? I bet he'll try to get
but
possessive if there's something good in that hidden tomb.
Here in
Hidden
this
tomb.
mod,
Have you visited Kotus yet?
that is not
Shiar-Yunin?
working correctly for
He's
me
in his
because
shop in ALD room.
when I talk with Cardus Calonius, which is one of the booksellers in LD Room, basically he doesn't make the next quest step available. Probably there's a greeting conflict, something like that. Last time I tried it wasn't working. So some conflict maybe, so I will try again. I try to make the condition more strict, but
with pleasure.
Not sure it was. Anyway, we should progress that quest in theory. So let's see. To get to algebra, we could use some. Okay, let's see how the heavish teleportation works. Not here, but here. Here.
Teleportation is the only civilized way to travel.
And this is something added by the mod, using the EI voices to make new greetings. This is an example of how it works also with mods like Hellish. Okay, let's talk with her. We want to go.
I provide instantaneous transport to the major travel. My teleportation chamber is able to ALD Rune. In ALD Rune you'll find only researchers that rarely leave their books alone.
So now the teleporter is enabling the door, which is transporting us to ALD Rune, Mage's Guild.
Welcome, friend.
Good friend.
Hail.
This is an honor.
Also a very important thing.
Well, I find myself in pleasant company.
Compared to the last time I streamed, there's maybe the most important thing is a new version of NGEXC, which is basically requiring less memory. So I've been able to have a more stable installation with less crashes, and because basically the most frequent problem causing crashes when you have a big loading list is that you have no more memory available, so the game crashes. And this new version of NGEXE is using less memory, less standard memory, and so this way you can use more mods or play for a long time, or a longer time without crashes. So pretty important to update and use it, because it will make you play for a longer time, or it will make we able to use more mods if we are not having problem yet. Oh, also I think there's another super scenic mod, very recent, adding a way to make the, let me see if we can show you, maybe, no, but like this. Okay, so usually when you equip something and then you want to remove the, you can remove the arrow, but doesn't look nice. With this mod it does. Like this. Also in first person view, I think.
Throw up 10.
So, improvement compared to the standard way coming from the Morrowind World patch.
Throw up 10.
This is not my bow. Yeah, I must sell this bow. Anyway, we want to visit Claudius Colonius. Now see if there is still that problem. No, I did not crash, and also it's pretty stable compared to some months ago. Thanks to this new version of MGXC, I'm able to play for easily for 2 hours, 3 hours even, with not a single crash. So it's pretty useful.
I suppose I could earn some money hoeing fields.
I am honored.
Okay.
Take your time browsing through my selections.
I have a quest. You
I
are
don't know
involved
what
in a
you're
quest.
talking about. That's not a book sample. Come back when you have something worth my while, or don't bother me unless you're here to browse.
So what I think it is happening is there are some other mods which is adding a quest with this greeting that is taking priority compared to the other quest from the Yule Machine mod, and so I have to find what that mod is and probably solve that quest first. And this is a problem that happens frequently when you have 2 mods that use the greetings to progress with the quest. I don't think it's a very good practice. It's better to use topics if possible to advance quests, because using greeting has this kind of possible conflict. If 2 mods require greetings at the same time, it's hard, just one of them can work. So when you do a quest mod, think about this. If you can, don't use greetings like a standard way to progress your quests. Use topics if possible. Anyway, I will take a note about this and see if I can find a mod that is giving me this kind of message. Probably there will be some kind of UA command I could use to find the origin of this dialogue entry, but I'm not skilled enough with UA to know by heart each and every command, so I think I will take less time just doing a standard search for the text inside the mod list. So for instance, don't know what you're talking about. Oh, there's a typo, so it is even easier. We're talking abot easier. In this case, we can more easily find the mod. Let's try it. I will show you. Because this is one thing that happens a lot when you play with mods. You find a problem and you have to find where the problem is, what mod is giving you the conflict. And one way is, once you know the text that you're looking for, is to find a tool to search in your mods. And for instance, we can use this one. Okay. This. What I use is called double commander, which is basically one of the many possible clones of Total Commander, of Northern Commander, of Midnight Commander, basically any so-called orthodox file manager, which is a file manager where you have at least two windows and you can do all kind of operation between files in one Windows and the other, copy, move, compare, and so on. And this way you can manage anything in your computer, because anything that's a file and a folder you can manage with this kind of program with two windows more easily than the standard file manager, which has one Windows at a time, and when you have more than one they are not really synchronized each other. So you can do it, but it's usually harder. While these kind of tools, they are made just to make these things easier, and so that's what I use to manage my files and my mods usually when I have to tweak things and so on. So what we want to do is just look for this abut word inside our mods and find what is the mod having this conflict. So it's easy because it's a typo, so it should be uncommon, and we use this tool to make a search. We want to go to this folder where the mods are called data files, and we want to look for the kind of data files that Morrowind is using, ES, and we use a question mark because it could be ESP, it could be ESM, so we use star.es and a question mark, and we want to look for some special text in the file, and the special text is that word, which is ABUUT. So we write it ABUUT and we look for it. We can just search in the current folder, we don't need to go inside, and that's it. Should be written ABOUT, if my English is correct. There are two U, or maybe I'm reading it Yeah, there are two U, but I'm not able to find it. Let me check again. Oh, it could be a Lua mod. Let me check it. No. Oh, maybe I'm not able to read correctly this thing. I see two U. A, B, U, U. Oh. Let's try again. A, B, U. It's case sensitive? I don't think so. Let's try. But if this search is not finding it, oh, here it is. Timer rebuild preview. Some bug in the preview probably, or because I don't think I have quest coming from there. No, maybe it's just a different thing. They are just codes that don't belong to the mod text. Okay, I will try a longer thing. Come back when you have something. When you have something. Okay, okay. Plenty of mods for this. Books. I video not loading this one. Not loading this one. Could be here. Aha. No. Not the right one. Could be this one. Something with a lot of books mod merged. Yeah, this one. Found it. Okay, so we can now see the new CS power. We have a powerful search available. Something that you could only do in part from MW Edit. Now we can do it from the new tweaked version of the construction set. We can use the text search, copy paste our thing, and okay, we were able to do it from the original version of the construction set, find where it is, but then we had to open the dialogue, look for the greeting, and take our time to find the proper one, and so on. Now we can just double click and magically we have, ta-da, found the proper entry. That's magic. Okay, so there's some quests here from this MDABC journal. The ABC journal and book sample. These are the quests involved and conflicting with the other one. Here it is. A savant job for Outlanders. So I don't remember, the original mod could be something from Make Your Dark, maybe? But this is the quest we need to probably finish. So this will be the next thing. A savant job for Outlanders. Not sure we have started it, honestly. It could be.
I brought the loot from the bank to Alarit, and she seemed to be very pleased. After this job, Alarit thinks it's better to keep guild business on a lower scale for a while. So I guess she won't have any other guild jobs for me in the next months.
100. Okay. This one can go down like this. No filter. Now I can sort of color it green, and this way I know that this is the quest that I'd better go on with. So we have this, a job, oh, the library of Vivek, Florian. A sample book. Okay, I have to find this book and take it. And then maybe I will also be able to go on with the other quests. So this is something that may happen when two quests use the same NPC and both of them use the same greeting, basically. So you have to finish one of them before being able to go on with the other one. And not good, but it may happen. So I will take a note about looking for this book, and maybe next time we will try and go on with this one. For now, I will stop here. As usual, thanks for watching. Oh, ABC for Outlanders, okay. I think I have probably the book somewhere, maybe in my book library, but I don't have it in my inventory currently because the quest is not going on. So I must find that book and then probably we can go with that. I will do that next time. So thanks for watching. Voig, you are my number one, always ready for the streaming. So good night and thanks. Bye bye.